Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope you guys are all doing well. Pretty exciting tonight. First off, apologies that I kind of disappeared for a week and a half. I've been insanely busy, but I'm back for now. I'm actually gonna disappear again for most of next week because I'm going on a little trip. I'm actually taking time off work. I never do that. So, that's gonna be wild. It's gonna be technically like 2 days that I can't do any work. It's like a 3-day trip. Leave on Monday, but you better believe I'm going to be working before I leave on Monday. Tuesday, gone all day. Cannot work. It's not an option, probably. I might still try to find a way to work, but technically not supposed to. And then Wednesday, I'll probably work when I get home, but... So yeah, I won't be able to do streams, at least for the first part of the week. We'll see how the rest of the week goes. But for tonight, first off, I actually have Obsidian Flames in stock. Was supposed to stream last week with these, but I didn't. But here I am. And what I think most people are really exciting about, Lorcana. This, I am very overwhelmed by just the insanity that this game release has been. Nobody can get what they want of it. Nobody can get enough, and it's wild. Like at work, my boss had to call one of our distributors yesterday, like, hey, so are you sending us the Lorcana, like, that we got allocated? And the distributor basically just was like, no, we're not. She's like, what do you mean you're not? But fortunately, I was able to get some Lorcana, so we have a little bit, just a teensy bit. But yeah, so we got it. But of course, we also have Obsidian Flames, which is exciting. So if we want to do some more chasing in that set, I do have a few booster boxes. I needed to add that I have ETBs too. I'll like move this down. Reminds me of how I still need to make more trainer mystery packs, but I actually have to find full art trainers in order to do that. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Right, put that down there. Gotta move all of my... Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Alright. And I guess I do still technically have a couple of the pre-release kits, so that can stay on there for now. Alright. And we'll move this down, and then I can actually add the... Just use the same format. Alright, we will get this on there. Beautiful. Let's see, just cut. Ooh, no. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna talk to myself while I'm trying to figure this out. There we go! And then, how many ETBs? I have 3 ETBs. Oh, $3, not $3, not 3.00. I have 3. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, one moment. Please, just be a number. Oh, there we go. Now it's just a very small 3. And this is Obsidian Flames ETB. Okay, we got it. Except that I still didn't capitalize the last 2. Alright, and then it's not that much. It's 50. I haven't opened any Obsidian Flames with release because that is relatable. That is relatable and completely understandable. Close to completing Scarlet Violet base and Paldea. Very nice. I wish I still like had the time to like complete master sets or the money, but I'm like, you know, at least I have a few couple funny things. I mean, like from Paldea, I've got the Altart of the Sword Tooth guy. That's all I need. I also now have this cute little Sword Tooth guy precon. Am I gonna actually play the game? No, but it had the Sword Tooth guy on it, so now I have it. It just has sword teeth, and I love that. Big fan of swords, especially for teeth. Would recommend. I was just wanting to sue the Pokemon company. That would be fun. Who I really think needs to be sued though is Wizards of the Coast. people, every time I have to tell people the prices of the Commander Masters product, it's so painful. I'm like, I don't want to tell you how expensive the bots are. When I have to tell people that the collector packs are $60, that's bad. But then when I have to tell them the price of the Commander decks, that's not fun. I'm like, yep, those are 60. Not 60, those are 90. Double the normal price. The normal price even after they increased it last year. Like, and people are just like, excuse me, what? And I'm like, yep. That's why I haven't gotten any yet. Didn't get any of the Commander Masters pre-con, so I really want to. I especially want to actually, like, try out the Sliver and the Planeswalkers ones, because Sliver is just, you know, that's just kind of iconic. Kind of want to, you know, just see how that goes. And then the Planeswalkers, I really wanted to build a Super Friends deck for a long time, so I'm like, I don't have to build it, I can just have it. But, you know, we'll see if that ever actually happens. Anyways, I'm gonna take a quick second and check orders before I get distracted talking about random stuff forever and ever. Alright, let's see. I don't think we've got any orders yet, so yeah, we can just chill for now. Yeah, that's a lot for the collector packs. Yeah, definitely not complaining that Nintendo took over Pokemon. I mean, like, even the 50 cents pack increase wasn't appreciated, but yeah, the Wizards of the Coast was definitely worse. Like, and all of their premium sets that they're like, oh yes, this is premium. So you get to pay all of the money and more for it. That was why I was really glad that I got to open a bunch of packs of it for my job instead of having to buy packs to open for myself to get to, you know, open up. Is that it for reprints on Evolving Skies? I've heard nothing about more reprints on it, and I don't have any reason to expect more reprints, but I don't always follow all of the news about reprint stuff, because I don't know, I'm not really good at following up on, like, keeping track of news. I just know that I want shiny cardboard, and that's about it. That is the extent of what I know. Ooh, also, check out my watermelon nails. Aren't those delightful? I'm kind of obsessed with how they turned out, except that a few little things already came off of them, so now I have to fix them, but they're watermelon nails, and I'm kind of obsessed with them, so they're fun. I like them. They're pretty sweet. Alright. I'm gonna double check orders again real quick. I feel like I need to, like, sneeze or something. I don't know. My allergies have been wild. And I keep getting nosebleeds because of it. And it's horrible. I had, like, a nosebleed for, like, a half hour straight last night. And I was like, can this please just stop? Usually they don't last that long, but it was rough. We need pizza nails. Oh, I'm gonna write that down. I don't know why I haven't thought to do pizza nails, but I like that idea. So I will add that to my list. Pizza nails. I like that. That sounds like a beautiful thing. All right, well, you guys, I may not be a huge Disney person, but I want to try my luck, so we're gonna open one pack of Lorcana. Ooh! I just ripped up a part of my nail. That's sad. Oh well, I guess there's more nails to fix later. So we get this cool little rip tab at the bottom, like with the some of the random Japanese booster boxes in Pokemon. That's what I'm trying to say. Wizards of the Coast is they make a lot of really weird decisions. I have no idea if these boxes are mappable, but we're gonna shuffle them just in case. Just in case. How are you not a Disney person? Who doesn't like Disney? Me. Like, I guess my thing more than anything is I'm just not a big movie, TV show person. I have a really hard time focusing, so I don't really care about watching movies and TV shows, which is kind of, you know, most of what Disney's about, but I also just don't. I don't like supporting. I don't need to make like billionaires even richer. I'd rather support more like smaller companies in terms of media creation. And I'm like, yes, I know that doesn't totally add up because obviously I'm really into Magic and Pokemon, which are super duper rich companies that have their people at the top that have all the money and nobody at the bottom. But it's just, yeah, those things are such an important part of my career, like that it is what it is. But Disney, I have no reason to have any allegiance or loyalty to them, you know? Sure, I absolutely love Phineas and Ferb and Gravity Falls, and those will be my favorite TV series probably, like, forever. But that doesn't mean that I am obsessed with Disney. But, you know, I don't see anything wrong with the people that do really love Disney. Just, you know, not for me. I am content without it. And I especially don't love supporting companies that won't pay their writers enough. So, that too. Alright. Now to pick a pack. Which one? Actually, I'm gonna have the Mickey one. And why? Because I opened some packs for a coworker today. And I pulled them the foil Mickey, so clearly I've got some luck there. Control Your Temper, Maleficent, Tinkerbell, Magic Golden Flower, Goofy, Fire the Cannons, Coconut Basket. We got Ariel, Kronk, Ursula's Shell Necklace. I think that is the rare, or what is this in there? I don't understand the rarities. But we also got Gantu. Oh, okay. So it's not the super spicy Elsa, but we did get a foil Elsa in our first pack. So I would say that was pretty alright. Let's see, what Chinese is. If you spend over a certain amount of money, you get a keychain and the Snow White one that was made by a Disney affiliated company. A Snow White pin at a Chinese restaurant sounds random, but it's kind of fun. I'm trying to figure out where I put all my sleeves. Is that in the random box that I shoved over here? It is. Alright, there we go. We got sleeves. Disney buying everyone out. Like, they already have plenty. They don't need to buy everyone else out, too. But alas, welcome to 2023. It's something. Alright, there we go. Now Elsa can have a sleeve. Alright, I'd say I'm pretty content. Got my Elsa. Just not the super spicy Elsa. If Disney bought out Pokemon, I don't know, but I would not be very happy. I would be like, absolutely not. You cannot ruin my Pokemon. Like, no. If I don't even know. I would just, like, implode. That's probably what would happen. I would implode. That's what would happen if Disney bought out Pokemon. And then we would all be sad. Gantu is a legendary. Okay, that would make sense. I'm like, the little... Where did I even just put it? I don't know where I put the cards. Oh, I put them behind the packs. I was like, this one's got like a gold color thing at the bottom. But I was confused because this one has like, or I guess this is like an orange gold and this is like a yellow gold. So I'm not sure which one's which. And then of course, wherever I put Elsa, she was stuck to the pack. There we go. That's a rare. Okay, that makes sense. That adds up. So it's similar to Magic. It's just instead of rares and mythics, it's rares and legendaries. Pokemon Land. No, we just need Pokemon Land somewhere else. It's that simple. Yeah, no, I would definitely prefer for Pokemon to be its own theme park, if anything. But I'm not really a big theme park person either. Hey, welcome John, how's it going? Welcome to tonight's stream, where I finally have lots of Obsidian Flames and apparently now this random Elsa card. So super rare, and the heart is enchanted. Yes, I've heard that. I mean, you can just look at the cards from the game. Actually, first, let me hurry and check orders, because I saw a notification. I just don't know if it's for an order or just something else. It could be something else. Okay, I don't think there's any orders yet. Cool, so we can keep chilling. Hey Lloyd, it's been a minute. How are you? Are you doing this fine evening? It's not even quite midnight yet, and I'm streaming. Isn't that crazy? Good stuff. Okay. We're gonna look at what the chase cards are. Remind me, I just forgot how OBS worked, because I haven't streamed in a week and a half. Because I'm a silly goose. Ooh, that's too oh, there we go. Okay. So we wanna see the big spice ones. I've not seen any of these pulled yet. But so yeah, the alternate art ones are like the big chase super spice. And then we've got like the legendary ones that of course are worth a lot more in foil. See, this is the one that I pulled for somebody else in foil. Normal one's like 20, but the cult foil listings are like around 85 to 90. So I was pretty excited to pull that for someone. And then let's see, then we got some super rares, more legendaries, some rares. Oh hey look, that's the one I just pulled. Cool, very nice. See, I'm curious where. Oh, there's a bug. I'm curious where the random Elsa I pulled was, because obviously it's not the main Elsa, but it's just a random Elsa. Elsa Queen Regent. Maybe it's somewhere in there. What's the LB cards looking like? Like like these? Where are they? One moment while I figure out where everything is. Oh yeah, there we go. Legends of Blue Eyes White Dragon. So these are the 25th anniversary packs. Boop. So you know they're just like the originals, except that they say 25th on them. And yeah, it's just reprints of all of the original cards from the set. They're pretty fun, especially just, it's like a way more affordable way to enjoy I mean, they're even more affordable than the unlimited printing of the original LOB, so it's kind of cool. They're definitely exciting to open. Let's see. We getting a little bit busy, yes. Alright. I think I hopefully didn't miss too much stuff in here. Yeah, I can definitely tell there are a lot of people that have been very, very excited about Lorcana. We had so many people come into work today, like it was wild how many. I mean, obviously people have been waiting for it for a long time. Yes, I did notice that it's not the super spicy Elsa, but it is an Elsa, so that's good enough to be cool to me. I'm curious if this one, I mean, I guess I can just filter by rarity, and then, or I think mine might be uncommon. Oh no, it is a common. Let's see. See if it's like a couple dollars. It's $3! That's good enough. That's good enough for me. I got a $3 Elsa. That's a win. Hey, welcome Pokesly. Welcome everybody else just showing up. I think we've got our first order, so let me go ahead and refresh real quick. Pokemon theme right field. Ooh, that would be very neat. Alright, we have some Legends of Blue Eyes for John. Let's see, that's 5 packs. So I have at least 4 left. I don't really know how many I do have. We will count out 5 and then I'll see how many are left. That's 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I still have like 10 of them. Wait, that's not a Blue Eyes pack, that's a Dark Crisis. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I have 9 left. And a random Dark Crisis pack that was behind them. Alright, there we go. Dark Crisis is fun. We are here for Legends of Blue Eyes. Being an adult is a lie and a trick and it's a scam, and I say we just all reject it. That's my opinion. Alright, John, let's see what we can pull out of Legend of Blue Eyes tonight. Maybe a Blue Eyes. Starting off with a two-pronged attack. Not super spicy. Let's see if we can get a little bit of foily spice in here. Another one! We got another two-pronged attack. Okay, we're 2 for 2 on the two-pronged attacks. Fun. And by fun, I mean not fun. Where's the foils? We got Charubin the Fire Knight. At least it's not a two-pronged attack. That is all I could say. We want to see some foil though. Especially a secret rare. We like to see secret rares. Ooh, okay. That's definitely a hit. We got Aquamador, but more importantly, left arm of the Forbidden One. We got one of the pieces of Exodia. Random fact, at work right now we have an Australian Legends of Blue Eyes first edition Exodia, the Forbidden One. It's kind of weird because the Australian print is a bit more affordable than the English one, Dragon Capture Jar, because they printed it quite a bit later, so it's not quite like as vintage, but it's still really expensive. But it's a lot more difficult to sell because it's, you know, the Australian print. It's so weird, but yeah, fun fact. But there we go, we got your nice left arm of the Forbidden One. Go ahead and get that added to your stack. See, there we go, right next to your spicy Umbreon GX Shiny. Some very nice stuff. Oh, that reminds me. One second. Guess what I found? I finally found it! It's been, what, like 2 months? I finally found the Hidden Fates ETB. I don't know how I lost it that good, but I found it. Surprise! So yeah, I do have that again now. Finally. Took me forever. But we found it. So yes, that is there. It's not on the board because I knew that you wanted it, so it's reserved for you. Lego! I love Legos! Obviously you're actually passionate about like Pokemon and Legos, yes. I very much enjoy my Pokemon and my Legos. So speaking of, I have another video of my Lego Backrooms videos. I have it all recorded, I just have to edit it, and I've been putting off editing it, but this is something I'm very excited about. A friend of mine is letting me use their like Adobe Premiere, so I can borrow all of their fancy like video editing and Photoshop and stuff, and I'm so excited about it. And so even though I probably don't really need to use it for editing shorts, I kind of want to just because it's really cool, so that's fun. I'm excited about it. Nerf is fun. I'll never forget the family reunion Nerf battle we had a few years back. Like that was the best family reunion ever. And I mean, it's not saying a lot because I'm not a huge fan of family reunions because most of them is just, hey, let's spend 12 hours straight just outside at some random park in the middle of summer. Like, it's just not ideal, especially when the kids keep getting like chased by random homeless dogs. Like, nothing against random homeless dogs, but the Nerf battle was just a lot more fun than that. It was a lot more fun. Hey, welcome Pyro, how's it going? Let's see, Pokeslide. Let me check what is in your stack. Okay, I'm just... Oh. Let's see what we've got. Looks like we've got the Pikachu and then a bunch of random reverses. But most importantly, we got Birthday Pikachu. Which, if you need more, I do think I have a couple more Birthday Pikachus. I just don't remember if I asked if you were still looking for them. We got all the people in here tonight. Apparently, August 18th is the night. The night to have people here. I'm not complaining. It is great to see you guys, especially since it's been a week and a half since I've streamed. Cause yeah, I've had so much random stuff going on. You know, the one thing I haven't had going on though that I've been very happy about is school. My siblings had to go back to school this week, and I'm like, man, I'm so glad I don't have to do that. And I mean, I guess it's probably exciting for my older brother too, because he graduated college this spring. So he like, he doesn't have to go back to school either. So, come back to real life. Real life's lame, I don't recommend it. But unfortunately, for some reason, it still exists. Like, what is that? Who knows? Alright, let me hurry and glance at orders again. I don't think we've got any yet. So keep chilling. Busy times are busy people. It amazes me how life can just keep getting busier and busier and busier. I'm like, I am really, really good at being busy all the time, but it feels like everything, even things that I'm not purposely being busier with, are getting busier. Oh my goodness, the forest fires. I've heard about like all the crazy stuff with the Hawaii ones, and I'm just like, it's wild. It is so wild to me. Just, I mean, the wildfires, so it really is wild. But it's also really interesting to think, because actually my parents used to be in the Forest Service, and like one of the things that they did was they would help like fight forest fires. I'm like, how cool is that? That like, especially I think my dad, he like they would talk about all these like the fire trips they'd go on when they, you know, they just go to deal with the forest fire. I'm like, how cool are my parents? Price of Hidden Fates ETB. Let me check. I should have checked earlier, but I didn't, because, you know, that's not what I want. Struggling. Let's see. I don't remember for sure where I even got this one. I think probably 200 on the ETB. I guess reduce what? If that doesn't sound like being an adult, I don't know what does. Speaking of, did I tell you guys? I got my new car! After 4 months of waiting. I got my new car! I was gonna post on it on Instagram about it, and totally completely forgot. But I finally got it. So I don't have any money anymore, but I have a car. I think maybe I might have mentioned it last week, but I didn't really stream that much last week, so I don't remember for sure. But let me find my cute little picture. Look! That's my car! Well, it's like half my car. The bank owns the other half of it. But I have a car! And it's so great. It doesn't like vibrate when I'm sitting at lights, and it doesn't randomly go squeak when I turn. It's amazing. It's great. Earn as much money as quickly as you can, and then don't spend it all. And also don't accidentally like get put in jail by the IRS. You know, gotta watch out for that too. Just for fun. Just for fun. Fun times, not fun times. Like I said, I don't recommend being an adult. I'm like, buying a car, this is like the most adult thing I've done, and I like having my car, but I don't like feeling like an adult. It's like -3 out of 10. I would not recommend. Highly recommend just not being an adult. Just be a child forever. Enjoy your Pokemon cards, Legos, Nerf battles. I mean, you can technically enjoy this as an adult, but it's a lot like harder to find time to. You know? We just want to play with our silly stuff, and that's it. Is it too much to ask for? Sometimes, apparently, but you know, at least when I can, we and dinos. Yes, dinosaurs. It's crazy how like extremely limited the Lorcana stuff is. Like, for those of you that were here at the start of the stream, I was talking about how at work my boss had to call one of our distributors yesterday and be like, hey, so is our Lorcana stuff from you coming? And essentially the distributor was like, no, we don't have any for you. We're like, what do you mean you don't have any for us? They're like, yeah, you know, just, no, maybe next time. What? What? They basically just told us we're not good enough. We didn't make the cut of the people that get Lorcana from them. It was rough. Set with the Alt-Art Galarian Ultras is Chilling Reign. Do I have Chilling Reign? I do! Is Chilling Reign the one I have a full booster box of? Let's see. Is that Chilling Reign? It is! I do have a full booster box of Chilling Reign. Look how pretty. Ta-da! But the store's only got like... Yeah, from what I can tell, it was extremely limited everywhere, and nobody can get enough of it. I mean, if the fact that the boxes are selling for like $300+ on TCG Player doesn't tell you how much people are struggling to get this set, I don't know what does. I mean, not this set, just anything Lorcana, because it's the only Lorcana that exists yet. Half the box. 18 packs, calculator. Where's my calculator? Oh, there it is. It's underneath my Unsolved Enigmas book. It's a great book. I highly recommend it. Alright. Calculator. Never mind. You just get to see my cute blue pants. 400 on eBay. So even more than on TCG Player. Wild. On eBay, you actually have to pay for shipping, too. Yes! The Blaziken is also in Chilling Reign. Which... Blaziken is wild. The first time I saw one in person, I was just like, I want this so bad. But that was also the weekend where it spiked up and the only listings on TCG Player were like $400, and I was like, but I'm probably never gonna get one! Okay. $6 each, 18 is half a box. That would be $108, but I can give you a little discount to like $103. I'll give you $5 off if you want half the box. That's over there, calculator. Sure do love my graphing calculator. So the one good thing that came from going to high school, I got that calculator and I love it. Highly recommend randomly owning graphing calculators. I remember when I graduated, my mom was like, "Oh yeah, if you don't need your calculator anymore, like, can I get that for your younger brother?" And I was like, well, I kind of want to keep it. So I kept for the whole box. 200? Let me consult the calculator again. Yeah, I can do 200. Calculator says yes. 200 for all the spicy Chilling Reign. And hopefully a Blaziken. What about a Blaziken and a Moltres? I would love that. I think Chilling Reign is actually one of the sets that I've pulled 2 alt-arts out of a single box before. I don't remember what both the alt-arts are, but I think one of them was one of the Calyrex alts, and I don't remember what the other one was. But it was a wild box. So I think very highly of these booster boxes. Yeah, that's where I get see I got a Lorcana. Hopefully I can stream tomorrow too, so that, you know, I'll actually have streamed more than once in the last week and a half. And because I'm gonna be gone most next week, because I'm going on a trip. Taking time off work for the first time ever. In the previous, every once in a while, like, I've been like, hey, can I have this day off? And half of the time it's been yes. The other half of the time, it's kind of really funny. Like, every time I've asked to have a Saturday off work, my coworker ends up asking for the exact same Saturday off work. And so my boss is like, I can't just be the only one here on Saturday. And I'm like, it's fine. I'll just take care of it. And I'm working both times because the first time, the thing that I was going to be going to ended up getting canceled / postponed. So I was like, it doesn't matter anymore. And then the next thing, which is tomorrow Saturday that I was supposed to have off. But my coworker was like, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Originals and I want to go. And the thing I was going to be going to, I ended up not getting tickets for it. So I was like, well, I'm just going to be sitting at home, so I can cover, I can work. So yeah, funny story. Alright, you guys, are we ready to pull some spice out of this glorious set? Let me get my skizzers. Alright, we are ready for all of the good stuff. I'm thinking about like the really spicy box I opened, but this reminds me of the one time that we had a Darkness Ablaze booster box, that randomly had Chilling Reign Ultra Rares in some of the packs. That thing was wild. It was hilarious. I was going through a bunch of old videos on my computer the other day, and one of them was like a little recording from the stream where we were opening that like Darkness Ablaze thing. The Darkness Ablaze box that had the Chilling Reign hits, and it was so funny. Oh, did I want to keep it sealed? Well, I guess it's too late. I'm sorry. I should have waited to know for sure. But I should add weekly payment methods. Like, I'm not totally sure what you mean. We got Izarud. I'm assuming you only want hits, or do you just want everything? You have to let me know. Like you can make payments on your purchases. But there have been certain times. Oh, it's upside down. It's not a Darkness Ablaze hit, but it's upside down. There are my sleeves. Let's get some spice. I just remembered that I'm sleepy. Ooh, oh, okay. No complaints there. This card is playable and really pretty. It's not quite as cool as the alt art, but it's a very pretty full art. Gotta be a trusted buyer. It is true. It is true. I think Pyro counts as a trusted buyer, considering he's trusted enough to be a mod. But I don't let everybody do that. Only people that, you know, I can trust. Because once or twice I tried letting people I didn't know as well do it, and it did not work out. So I was like, well, guess I gotta be more careful in the future. Woohoo! We are ready for even more specs. We like the Articuno, but we want to see that Altar, Moltres, or Blaziken, or both. Imagine we somehow get an air pack and it has both of them. I would love that. I think we would all love that. I mean, like I said, I have opened Chilling Reign boxes before that have had multiple altars. So unfortunately I don't have a, oh, it's fancy. You've got that golden psychic energy. Unfortunately I don't have one. If I did, it's like 24 packs in there. Would that be like 121 at $5? No. 21. I think it's 121. I don't know. I'd have to use my calculator to be sure, but I'd probably discount it to like 105-ish, something like that. But unfortunately, I do only have the loose packs currently. My birthday, yes, is November 7th. Is the day that I will no longer be a teenager. It's crazy, but yeah, November 7th. And I don't know how it's already getting so close to another birthday. I'm like, my birthday last year wasn't that long ago, was it? I'm gonna ship you all my cards. I will keep them the safest as possible. I could maybe even convince my dad to let us put them in our little safe. That'd be pretty fancy. Are there a lot of them up in your area in Canada? I haven't followed too much about the Canadian fires. Just hearing a lot about the Hawaiian ones. There's November 10th. Also, just right at the same time, Galarian Slow King. Fun. See, I feel like November is a great time to have a birthday. Why? Because that's when my birthday is. But I mean, it's not ideal because it's really close to Christmas, which is, you know, kind of interesting to have them really close to each other. But I feel like I liked it because it was like my birthday was always earlier in the school year, and I don't know, I like it when it's a little bit chilly outside because then I can wear sweaters, and so if I can wear sweaters on my birthday, then like that's a win. Any day that I can wear sweaters is a win, but especially if I can wear them on my birthday because I love me some sweaters. I was so excited. Another upside down card. This time it's an Articuno. Obsidian Flames pulls. Yeah, so those have been really good. For myself, I pulled the Full Art Charizard. For John, actually, we pulled the Chase Illustration Rare Charizard. And then, I can't remember who else it was for, but for somebody, we pulled the regular Charizard and the Gold Charizard. So we pulled all of the Charizards. We haven't really pulled a ton of the Full Art Trainers. I think we pulled some on the Ortega Full Art. But yeah, I got myself the Full Art Zard, so I was pretty content. Was not bad by any means. And I pulled my Zard out of like the second pack I opened, so that was also pretty neat. It was great. Yeah, that Zard for John was wild. We've seen really good hit rates so far on Obsidian, and I haven't even opened it since release. We only opened it before release and then I disappeared. Fun stuff. Yeah, it wasn't too many packs that it took to get to that Zard. I feel like we pulled a lot of other pretty good stuff for you too. I don't remember what everything was. I just remember that it was very impressive. We got lots of spicy stuff. Now if we could just see some chilling rain spice. All of the V's have been upside down! Even Zorora. I forgot that the Zorora Altart is in here. That card is gorgeous. Love that one. You found asleep! Oh man, that's kind of funny. You know, it definitely worked out though. Definitely got some good stuff. It's been heating. Oh, that sounds horrible. We've been like, you know, hitting like 100. I don't think we've gotten over 105, but it's been horrendous. And I'm like, please, I just want to wear sweaters. Like, I'm still wearing long sleeves because I refuse to not, even when it's extremely hot. But not loving it. I am ready for it to be winter, please. I just want to wear my sweaters again. I don't want to feel like I'm dying every time I go outside because I'm wearing a sweater vest, because that is what I'm wearing. And my cute little blue sweater vest. Because I can't wear a full sweater, so I at least got my sweater vest. Next best thing. Alright, we're getting down to it. We need some spice. We need that Altart. We want the extra spicy textury goodness. We miss the streams. I'll try to be better. I mean, not for most of next week, but at some point. I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow, hopefully, too. But I guess it kind of depends. I've been so exhausted lately, and I have so many things that I need to get ready. Like, I don't know why, but I have just been so constantly sleepy this week. I'm like, I don't know why I'm this sleepy. What's even more ridiculous, though, was it upside down? It is! We got an upside down Blaziken! Upside down Blaziken. Let's see, what was I saying? Oh, I had like really bad insomnia through most of the week. Like, I went to sleep between like 7 and 8 a.m. multiple days. But I like got a decent amount of sleep most nights and still just exhausted. My body's just like, no, more sleep please. Like, it hit like maybe 7 p.m. at work tonight. I was like, I want to go to sleep. Like, I was on my break at like 7:30ish. I was just like, I feel like I could just like fall asleep. That's not normal for me. I don't know why I'm so sleepy. Okay, we've got a few more packs. We still have time to get that Altart. We got a couple nice cards, but we've got a little bit more spice than that. We need just a bit more fire. Oh, it's not an Altart, but we did get. We got Galarian Slowking Rainbow. Galarian Slowking Rainbow. It is at least a very shiny card. 3 more packs though, it's still possible. There still could be an Altart in the last 3. In the last 2. There could still be an Altart in the last 2. Alright, come on, we just need a little bit more spice. Okay, not out of that one. Last pack magic is it. Come on. Last pack magic. Give us the good stuff. Emma finishing off Atos Arena. Unfortunately, there were no alt arts. We don't love that. We don't appreciate the lack of alt arts. But we did at least get 2 secret rares, which isn't horrible. And honestly, this, I don't know that I've ever actually seen this Articuno before. It may not be the alt, but it is still very pretty. But we'll go ahead and get those added to your stack. One of these days, we're gonna pull you a super spicy alt art. I mean, I know we did that literally on the last stream. We got you really spicy. But we need more spice! There will never be enough, especially with how a lot of the Sword and Shield alt arts are like, woo, in price. Getting a little bit spicy pricey. Alright. Bulk disappeared to the piles of bulk on my desk that just... I have so much stuff that I need to clean up, but I'm like, okay, I need a pack for my trip. And I'm gonna be like semi-camping, so I have to get like a lot of stuff ready. Whoa, too much. Alright, Lorcana pack battle for Pyro and John. I'll let you guys each pick which pack you want. John, yours did come in first, so if you'd like, you can have first pick out of the 3 pack artworks we got. Elsa, Maleficent, and what Mickey is this? I don't remember. Absolutely. Like I said, John, I didn't put it on the board because it's on hold for you. No, nobody else is getting it. Yes, I did get yours too, Pyro. Yours just came in slightly after John's, so. Oh, I get a pick. Ooh. Well, I had good luck with Mickey, so I would recommend that one. And if Pyro wants to pick from one of those, it can be wild. I'm excited. I've seen like, I like that every pack has a foil, but that anything can be foiled, so I feel like like all the foils have like a decent little bit of value, even just the most random ones. And I mean, they're kind of cute too. A lot of the foils look really, really nice. Like at work, I saw somebody get like the little Olaf foil. I think it was the owner. The owner of the card store I work at that I've literally met less than 10 times was there. And that was wild. Going based on prices for TCG player. Sounds good. We will have TCG player at the ready. Alright, and I get a pick for Pyro too. Alright. I'm gonna go for Maleficent then. I say Maleficent because the whatever it's called, it's the Sleeping Beauty. The live action remake of that was very impressive. Oh my goodness, yes, we gotta get the music. Okay, let me hurry and find my music real quick. Just gotta find my little playlist. Aha, free epic music. That is exactly what we were looking for. And I gotta remember how this thing works. I'm like, how do I add this to queue 50 times? Aha, there we go. Add to queue, 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 and add to queue. I think that should be enough. I'll do the price chart. Thank you! I appreciate that somebody at least is remembering that. I also don't know how many packs of Chilling Reign I still have. There should be some somewhere, but... Are those Chilling Reign? Oh. But it looks like I can see at least 5, so I'll say 5 for now, and I'll count later. Alright, let's go. Get that music playing. Alright, I can hear it. Can you guys hear it? I think it says you guys can hear it, so... Alright, it is time for some Lorcana pack battling. Starting off with John's pack, we got the Mickey Mouse pack. Let's see what we can get out of here. Alright, we're starting off with a Hakuna Matata. For our next card, we have a Magic Broom. We have a Sudden Chill. I don't know, I just know he's Phil. He's got a sword. This is my favorite part. He's just Eric. Oh, Aurora. We got Goofy. Donald, we got 2 Musketeers in a row. Wild. Steal from the rich. Rapunzel? Okay, that is definitely putting John in a good position, and we're finishing off with LeFou. Alright. I'm pretty sure the Rapunzel is a really good video. Alright, there we go. We got Rapunzel. Let's hurry and check her price. I'm pretty sure she's like top 10 cards. Like, or I guess top 10 non-enchanted cards. At least I think so. I could be wrong. Let's see. Rapunzel gifted with Healy at a whopping $42. That's a little bit more than I expected. John, you are a very nice lead. Wow. Okay. Got the Rapunzel for John. And now we are on to Pyro's pack. We're gonna have to get something really spicy to beat that. But I mean, especially if we can get a good foil. It is possible. Alright, we got the Dinglehopper. This Owl. Tinkerbell. Merlin. Gaston. Bright. 1 jump ahead. Be our guest. The Frying Pan! We got Hans. Taka. And for the foil! Captain Hook! A beautiful card, but I don't think it is enough. I don't think it is enough to top the Rapunzel and make an absolute legit top 4. What a wild hit. Just right to the spice with the Rapunzel. Alright, let's get that in there. There we go. That's wild. Absolutely wild. Nice. We can check just in case foil Captain Hook is worth a ton. But I think the Rapunzel takes the win. Yeah, I kind of destroyed. Captain Hook is a solid $4. It makes me curious what the LeFou is worth. Bumbler. That one is also $4. So you guys get the same value of foils, but Rapunzel really. The Aurora named after your niece. That's cute. And then, do you want any of the commons and uncommons, or just the hits? And then, are we doing a winners takes all, or just We've won a pack battle in so long. I mean, it's been a minute since we've even done pack battles. But yeah, that's a huge win right there. Lorcana doing us very nice. All the cards, of course. So we'll get all of those in there for you. Yes, winner takes all. Cool. The Dinglehopper. Very nice. Not quite as good though as the He's Got a Sword. That's top tier. This is top tier. Alright, well, congrats on the win, John. We will go ahead and get those added to your set. That Rapunzel, that was a wild pull. Yeah, we will get those all added to your stack. It's very exciting. I like when we pull super spicy stuff. Very, very nice. Also, I'm sad because I realized that I don't think I have a thing of juice to drink right now. I want juice. I just had juice like an hour ago, but I want more juice, you know? I just can't get enough juice. My cranberry pineapple juice, just too tasty. Hey, it was great having you, John. Congrats again on the Rapunzel. I hope you have a great night. I don't know that I'll be streaming for too super much longer since, like I said, I'm really sleepy. I don't know why I'm so sleepy, but I am very sleepy. For fun, I guess. Just cause I can be. Just cause. But I've got a little bit more time, I think, before my body's just gonna say, nah girl, you gotta sleep. We still got a little bit. I want you to step back and lurk. Time to go into lurk mode. Understandable. I'm trying to decide, like, I kind of want to open a pack of something. I shouldn't, because like I said, I just bought a car. But, like, I don't know. the fact that haven't opened Obsidian Flames since the set actually came out. I'm like, maybe that'd also be fun to like open something random like Crown Zenith, you know? I really like Crown Zenith. It's so much fun. It just will never not be an absolutely amazing set. And the hit rates on it are just like so solid. I mean, like, I don't even know what I still need from the set. I don't actually know what I have from this set. It's just... See, I have opened one pack of Lorcana for myself, and I'm like, I should probably stop there. I mean, I even got this cute little Elsa, you know? It's not the expensive one, but it's still cute. It's just fun. It's very fun. Alright, actually first, before I decide to open any packs, I'm just gonna check orders real quick. See if we've got any space to open for you guys. Yeah, opening some Obsidian Flames would be fun too, because I'm like, I already have a lot of really good cards from it, and by a lot, I mean I have the Pidgeot alt art and the Charizard full art. I'm like, you know, it would just be fun to open some more. Also, apparently the Pidgeot is like extremely playable, so that's kind of cool and random. Oops, I moved it up too high. So yeah, see, I've got the Pidgeot already. And we want to look at the cards. And then I've got this Charizard. Look at that, I have 2 of the top 5 cards. I also have the Ninetales, so I have 3 of the top 6 cards. I didn't pull the regular Pidgeot, but apparently that's like $10 too. The I don't know if it's Gita or Jita, but it's a really pretty card. I do actually have the Tyranitar too. And the full art Pidgeot. Really good at pulling Pidgeots. I don't have the Pidgey, but I do have the Pidgeotto. I need the Cleffa because this is adorable. Sizer is amazing too. I would really like that. Not too worried about the energy. I would love the Poppy. It is just adorable. Not too worried about the fancy Stadium. The Ice Cube is kind of funny, wouldn't complain. The Gloom is amazing. The Palafin will just always make me think of the one dolphin thing on Gravity Falls. And we got the Revavroom is kind of cool. I don't really care too much about Revavroom, but it's not bad. I don't have that one either. But this is a Pidgeotto I got. I need the Houndour because look how cute these little babies. Speaking of, okay, this is really random, but I was really excited about it. So I was on a ride with somebody last night, and it was pretty dark outside, but we were just driving like down into like the kind of more farmland-ish area in the city that I live in, and like the headlights, like I like saw something in the headlights and I thought it was a cat. I was like, oh, there's a cat. And then we got a little closer and it was a raccoon, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's a raccoon. And I was so excited because I just saw a raccoon just hanging out. Fortunately, it was on the opposite side of the road as off. He was just chilling, but I was so excited because I saw a raccoon. Like, I don't know that I've ever seen a wild raccoon just hanging out, but I saw... Well, actually, I guess there was this one time that I saw some raccoons, but it was kind of sad because there was this mom and, like, 3 baby raccoons, but one of the babies was hurt, and so I was very upset. But this raccoon was just chilling. Like, he was just hanging out, and I was just like, it's a raccoon. I was so excited. I was so excited about the raccoon. Who cares if they have rabies and stuff? It was adorable! And this one wasn't sad, and that made me happy. How's it so far? So far, it's been going really, really well. We pulled some wild stuff. I mean, I opened a pack for somebody earlier today and pulled them the foil Mickey. So that's kind of like, that's like a $90 card. And then we just pulled the Rapunzel for John in a pack battle, and that was wild. So it's doing us really nicely so far. And I mean, like, most of the foils are at least like $3 to $5, and of course the really good ones can get really up there. So far I've got a pretty high opinion of it. I mean, I looked into some of the like actual gameplay, and I appreciated that it wasn't like 100% just a copycat of all the other TCGs. There are some things that are really similar, but it's not like total just copycat kind of similar, you know? So I did appreciate that they thought it through. They also made it a little bit more wholesome than some of the other games. Like, you know, there's no killing things. Like in Magic, you know, you destroy your opponent's creatures and whatever. But in this, instead, you banish characters. And the way to win isn't by destroying your opponent. It's by you need like 20 lore counters. So you have to like slowly add them up throughout your turns and stuff. And so yeah, it's kind of interesting how I mean, like, basically in the simple version, you know, you can see how these ones have like this fancy circles. Those are like the casting costs, but apparently once per turn you just take like a card in your hand. You draw 7 cards at the start of the game and you turn it over and it turns into, I don't remember what it's called, maybe I think it's called like an inkwell or something, but that's like how you play cards. And so you have to exert. In Magic it's called tapping, and it's exerting, but that's just turning it sideways to like do stuff. But see, none of the cards that I have only cost 1, so I wouldn't be able to do anything. But then, you know, if I got to my next turn and I get to take another one and turn it into the inkwell, and then look, now I have something that only costs 1, so we just exert it, and then I get to play my Magic Golden Flower. But this one obviously wouldn't make any sense to play because it removes damage counters from characters. So that's another thing, is like Pokemon, your characters, they get damage counters on them that don't just go away at the end of the turn with how Magic is. So, you know, but there are ways to heal them. So you wouldn't really do anything this turn other than put another one down. But then, you know, you go to your next turn, you draw your next card, and then be like, alright, this one isn't part of the game, but be like, okay, let's send Goofy to the inkwell, and then we can exert 1, 2, and 3 we could play the Ursula Shell Necklace. And then now it says, whenever you play a song, you may pay 1 ink to draw a card. Because songs are one of the type of things. I don't know if I don't think any of these are songs. Most of them are characters. You know, but then my ink is exerted, so it stays like that. Another interesting thing is when it comes to your turn and, you know, you unexert them. I always want to say untap because that's how Magic is, but it's called readying, is you turn them, you know, back up, and then I don't know the exact order you're supposed to do it in, but, you know, then you draw a card. Then you can, you know, pick another card to add to the inkwell. And look, this time we can exert 4 and bring out Ariel. So yeah, now we have her. And then, you know, from there, the main kind of mechanic things are you can, I think it's called challenge. So when you have a character and your opponent has a character out, you can challenge them, but the thing is theirs has to already be exerted. So if this was theirs, I wouldn't be able to, you know, target anything that was up. But since that one's exerted, you can exert Ariel, and they'll each deal, you know, damage to each other. And so that would banish Maleficent, and then Ariel wouldn't be banished, but she'd be dealt 2 damage, so she'd get 2 counters on her. And then, you know, you get your next turn, and then you ready her again, and, you know, all that. So I like that it isn't super overcomplicated, but it's definitely different than other TCGs. You know, they definitely put some effort into making it so that it's a little bit, it's not just the same exact thing. It's got, I mean, like, there are a lot of similar mechanics. Like, another thing is that, like, when you play a character, you can't exert it that turn. You have to wait till your next turn before you can exert it, which is, you know, the same kind of thing with Magic, but it's such a simple mechanic. It's like, it's not really, you know, it's not just copying. It's something super basic and simple that's pretty reasonable. So that's how I feel about the gameplay, at least from what I've got of it. I watched some videos, didn't actually play it, but it seems like it is pretty straightforward, and people, as far as I could tell, they were able to figure out how it actually worked to play quite easily. But yeah, so that is my analysis. I'm sure you're mostly just interested in the polls, but now you know the basics of the game too. I don't think I'll ever actually end up playing, you know, the game, but we are, like, having tournaments for it at work now, or at least we're gonna try to. Like, we got, like, all the stuff signed up, so we're, like, an official tournament store, which there are probably tons and tons of stores. They gotta be official tournament stores, but, you know, at least it seems like something that a lot of people are going to enjoy, and, you know, a lot of the people that we already have come to our store for, like, Pokemon and stuff are also interested in, you know, are playing Lorcana at our store, but we conveniently set it up so Lorcana and Pokemon take place on different nights, so they can participate in both. So, yeah, there you go. Alright, I'm gonna take orders real quick. I think we'll probably wrap up pretty soon. We'll give it just a little bit longer, though, before I am ready to sleep. Well, I'm glad you appreciate it. I feel like if I'm going to take the time to learn how the game works, and I might as well share what I learned. Like, it literally took me like 5 minutes to get the gist of the game, though. Like, just watch their little videos they have on their website, and I was like, I like that this is so straightforward. Like, that is the one thing, is that it's genuinely something that's easy to understand and just hop into playing. You know, whereas, like, I spent 5 minutes watching videos. Like, of course, I guess the really basic mechanics in most games, you can learn that quickly, but a lot of them definitely aren't going to go super smoothly if you just spend 5 minutes watching a couple videos about it. But I'm like, after watching those 5 minutes of videos, I very much so feel like I could easily play the game. You know, just hop right to it. Plus, I mean, I wasn't too worried about, like, retaining all the information. I just wanted an idea of it so that if people at the store, like, asked questions about playing, I could be like, well, I understand the most basics of the game, and can tell you those very basic parts of the game. But, yeah, I do like how they set up the game, how it plays, but probably won't play it. I mean, I barely even have time to play Magic anymore, but the trip that I'm going on next week is, like, with the big group, and one of, like, the activities we're doing one night is, like, a board game night, and so I came up with this idea. I'm gonna build, like, a handful of super basic Magic decks, and I already have one done, and 5 that I've started, but I somehow have to get all 5 of the rest of them done by Monday. So I gotta really hurry. And by really hurry, I mean I'm probably not going to make any progress until, like, Sunday, so right before I have to leave. But I'm like, it should be fun, get a chance to teach more people how to play, and, you know, also just get to play on a much less competitive level than with most of my friends, because usually with my friends it's pretty competitive. But I'm like, I'm not gonna bring one of my fancy decks. I'm just gonna, you know, play one of the really basic decks. And I'm like, I'm kind of looking forward to just being able to play such a, like, a simple, less crazy version of the game. But I always find some of, like, the really weird, obscure, common and uncommon cards and things that just aren't worth any money and nobody really plays them. But it's really fun to look at some of them, because there's a lot that actually are really interesting, and I'm always, like, wondered, I'm like, I feel like a lot of these cards, like, you could really do something interesting with them, and none of them have to be expensive, and, you know, you can do something really cool. And I mean, obviously I have a lot of decks that I've played, really cheap cards that just work so beautifully in the deck, and I mean, I've even had pre-cons that I've played that right out of the box could win games, and I love pre-cons like that. So I'm making these are probably even simpler than some of the pre-cons, but, like, you know, I'm looking forward to it, and it's also fun because it kind of gave me a chance to, like, pick out some different commanders than what I would normally do, because I wanted to, like, get a variety of colors and stuff. I just don't think I ended up doing a monocolored deck, which I should have, because, I don't know, but most of them are 2 to 3 colors. Alright, we got one Lorcana coming right up for Max. Let's do it. Let's see if we can pull some spice. Grab you. Got a Maleficent pack. Let me move my camera so we can actually see. But yeah, I'm definitely interested to see how many people end up really playing Lorcana, you know? interested to see if it really just becomes a collector thing or if there's going to be like a solid player base as well. Maximus! It's perfect! Also, do you want all the cards or just the hits and of course the Maximus? Because I can assume you want that one. We got LeFou, Ariel, okay, and a genie! I love that. Absolutely delightful. Let's see, the Ariel is just an uncommon, I think, but is cute. But I'd say Genie's pretty alright. Let's see what Genie goes for in foil. All cards. We can definitely do that. Alright, Genie. On the job. I like it. Alright, and foil. Oh, he only comes in hollow foil. So this is just a regular hollow foil. It is about $3. So nothing too crazy, but honestly I feel like that's a kind of fun one to have. And the Maximus, that's so perfect. Fun nails, thank you. I really like how these turned out. Except for the two that the little watermelon figures got ripped off. But my watermelon nails, I've been working on them like all week and I finally finished them last night. I was like, I'm so excited because they just turned out so cute. Like, watermelons are just aesthetic in just a cute little fun way. So I've very much been enjoying these nails. But yeah, we will go ahead and get those. I don't actually know if we have a stack for you, so let me look through all my different piles. Man, I've got a lot of people whose stacks have been like expired for a long time, but like I always hate like when people show up like, you know, just a little while after their stack expires and I'm like, I'm sorry but it's gone. But so I just have been very behind. Oh, there we go. We do have a little stack for you. There's a cute little Tapu Lele holofoil in there. And we'll get those Disney cards added as well. But yeah, I just finished my watermelon nails, and I'm already trying to decide what I want to do for my next nails, because since I'm going to be gone most of next week, I'm not going to have a ton of time to work on new nails during the week. But so I'm like, I at least want to try and figure out and get planning for what nails I want to do next, so that when I get home and probably all the watermelon nails are mostly gone and destroyed and whatever, so that I'll have some stuff at least mostly ready. You know. And also just cause it's been a long time since I've really like done actual like painting and art for my nails. Like, cause these ones, you know, they're red nails, so all I really had to do was like add the little rind and then, you know, glue on the little rhinestones. But I'm like, it's so fun, you know? And somebody gave me the idea to do pizza, and I'm kind of tempted to do that because it would be really fun. But it would also take a lot of work, and like I haven't done a ton with my nails. Mostly I've just been doing like little sticker ones because those are a lot faster than custom designing. Because I mean, even just a really basic watermelon set, it took me at least maybe 2 to 3 hours. But I used to spend like 8 to 10 hours on a set of nails doing my crazy custom art. Like, I mean, those of you that used to follow all my like shorts or my posts on Instagram with all of my nails, because I used to post them all the time, and I would put so much time in those things, and I really want to do more nail videos again. I mean, like, of course, my best one, my life philosophy nails. The raccoons in cardboard boxes definitely took a long time. Little raccoons took a lot of work, but I miss these nails. I should do more raccoon related things. I love them. But yeah, those kind of nails take a lot of hours to make. But now that I did these watermelons, it's making me want to do a bunch of fun, cute ones that are gonna take forever. But I love me some fun nails, and I just want to do my cool, cute little silly creative stuff. I mean, I've been slowly trying on working on like making a little bit of time for other things in my life besides just work. Because I love to work and I'm obviously very addicted to it, considering I have like 4 jobs. But I'm like, I have so many other hobbies and stuff too that usually just kind of get ignored or put on the back burner because of how busy I am. But I'm like, I'm going to try and make at least a little bit more time for other stuff and, you know, like doing things with friends and family, except that I totally haven't been making any time for my Magic friends, and I feel bad because, like, you know, I adore my magic friends, and I love playing Commander with them, but it's getting really hard to make time to play Commander and to do all kinds of other stuff too, but such is the life of somebody with too many jobs and hobbies who refuses to get rid of any of the jobs or hobbies. Plus, I gotta make time for being an AZ. Like, how am I supposed to not just spend all day being obsessed? Oh my goodness, I found this earlier today. I found this baby picture of Bean. Look, she's so teeny. I'm like, oh, it's been so long since we got her, and she is still just absolutely adorable. Like, look at her. Oh, I just love Bean. Yeah, I turned up the lighting so you can maybe see her better. I don't know if that really helped, but she's so cute. I love my little Bean and my Izzy, my sweet Izzy. There's a cute picture of Izzy. Oh, here's her getting some scratches. It's so much harder to get good pictures of her because of how, like, her eyes and her fur are super dark, so a lot of the time it looks like her, like, whole face just blends into the rest of her. Oh, here's a cute picture of her in the grass. It's just so cute. I love my puppies. Or, oh, I know what pictures. I should show you, this one my sister sent me. Easy smile. Look how smiley she is. I just love her smiles. She was really excited today. Those pictures were because they told her that my dad was gonna get home. My dad has been spending a lot of time in Idaho for his job that he has currently. And so, you know, goes a couple days to a few weeks sometimes that we don't see him. And Easy, like, knows who we're talking about when we say dad. And so they were, like, my mom said something to my sister about my dad, like, getting home today. And Easy, like, perked up and was like, what? And they're just like, what? And so she was excited because she knew who they were talking about. I was just like, that's so cute. She's such a smart puppy, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, I love all the random little things like that. Like, my dogs know our names. they know who we're talking about when we say each other's names, or they know who mom is whenever, you know, like, if my mom is, like, on, like, running errands or, like, doing yard work in the front yard or something, and the dogs are sad because they want their mom. And I'm like, should we go find your mom? And they just park up, and they know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'll try and pick them both up at once, but that's kind of hard because Dean's like 12 pounds and Izzy's around 20, and they're very wiggly, so it's kind of hard to get both of them in an arm and then still try to, like, go through doors or anything. But I always like them to just bring them out to my mom and be like, look, puppies, it's your mom, and then they're so happy, and they're just the best. I love my Izzy and my Beanie. Except poor Bean, it's like a hereditary thing, but a lot of Yorkies have this issues where, like, their knees, like, kind of, like, sort of dislocate, just, like, all the time. And I don't think it's extremely painful, but it's, you know, it's kind of inconvenient and makes them walk funny. And Bean's starting to show signs of having that issue, and we're just like, no, just... But... So now we have to, like, be extra careful with her. And I mean, we always try to be careful with her, but now we're trying to be extra careful with her, and we might have to, like, look into, like, getting her, like, little knee braces. But we're just gonna take care of her. Gonna just give her all of the loves. And I mean, like, either way, it's not, like, a super extreme thing. It's just, like, you know, it's not fun for her, for us, and we just want her to be a happy, healthy, little silly bean who can do all of the silly bean things she wants. But in order to, like, get braces or just, you know, go to the vet in general is so expensive. I mean, the doctors is the same thing. You can't go anywhere medical related without them literally robbing you. That's why I don't go to the doctor. I just say, nah, I'm good. I will just not. But my pets, I would bring them to the doctor, because I'll figure out my own stuff. But they can't tell me when something hurts or is wrong. So I'm gonna take good care of that. And, you know, just because they always just best and they're just so cute. I mean, like, how can you not just absolutely love this little fluffy bean? Esper. That reminds me, I gotta meet a new dog yesterday, and he was so sweet. Let me see if I've got a picture. Let's see. Yes. Look at this silly baby. His name is Mago, and he is just so sweet. Like, you know, he was a little shy when he first met me, but I just like held out my hand and let him sniff, and he could smell Izzy and Bean. And then I started giving him scratches, and let me tell you, these nails are really good for giving scratches, and he was loving it. And he's just such a sweet dog. Like, you know, he was so excited when I just scratch him, and he just like wiggle with like happy wiggles, and he wanted to give me a bunch of kisses, and I was like, oh my goodness. And it was so sweet. And he's just one of those dogs that you can tell that he is so loved and so well taken care of, because he was just a sweetheart. You know, he kind of tried to like jump up a little bit because he just wanted like me to pet him more. And I love it because, you know how Izzy, she doesn't really have a tail, so she just wiggles her whole body when she's happy, and he was kind of doing the same thing, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is just like Izzy. And he was so sweet. He didn't want me to like leave when I was trying to go. He like blocked my path, and I'm like, I would just pet you forever, but I can't. But so yeah, I got it was a very sweet puppy. This is very fun. And Bean and Izzy were definitely very interested to inspect me when I got home, because they're like, what is this other dog we smell? But yeah, it was fun, and it was just adorable, because he was just such a happy, just friendly puppy. We like happy, friendly puppies. Like, you know, a lot of people have dogs, and you can tell that, you know, their dogs are pretty content, they're well taken care of, but it's just different when you can tell a dog is just so genuinely loved and like taken care of. Like, I'm like, this dog isn't a pet, this dog is a family member, and it just so sweet. So that was fun. Obviously I was like meeting new dogs. I mean, I also got to meet another dog too, but she was really shy and didn't really want to be pet because she was too nervous, but I was like, it's okay. I mean, Izzy's that way with new people a lot. She gets a little bit shy and nervous, and so she kind of just hides. But, you know, I'm like, next time, hopefully next time I see this dog, I will convince her to let me pet her, and then she can have super good scratches and be like, oh, why didn't I want to have you pet me all this time? I've missed out on these good scratches. So yeah, gonna befriend a silly puppy. Her name is Stella. It's just such a cute name. Dogs are so fun. I love dogs. Alright guys, I'm gonna give it like 5-ish more minutes if you don't see any orders. I do probably need to wrap up for the night, so I can do like 50 things and then try to get enough sleep before going to work tomorrow. But I will try to stream tomorrow too. Probably. Hopefully. I'm like, usually I haven't been streaming as much on Saturday nights because it's a lot easier to get to bed at a better time if I don't stream on Saturday, and I'm really bad about waking up on time for church. And so if I stay up too late like streaming and stuff on Saturday, it makes it even harder to wake up on time, and I'm like, I just want to get to church on time. Especially since I invited somebody to sit with me this week, and I'm like, it would be really weird if they get there and I'm just not there. They're like, she said that I could sit with her and she's not here. And we don't want that to happen, because, you know, that's not it. So I gotta try and make it on time, but maybe I'll stream and make it on time. That would be really impressive. I mean, if I just finish everything else that I have to do tomorrow night, maybe it'll be okay, but that would require me finishing everything I need to do tomorrow night. Like I said, my to-do list is very long. I'm like, I gotta get all the stuff ready for my trip next week, including all the commander decks, and I also have to actually find sleeves for those decks. I realized, I'm like, I don't think I have enough sleeves for more than like 2 decks, so I will figure that out. I might just put them in really cheap sleeves, even though the cheap sleeves are really annoying because they just start to like get ruined after you shuffle them once or twice, but I'm like, well, these just need sleeves, and they're cheap decks, so, like, it won't be the end of the world. Also, look at this cute little bean picture. Oh, it changed, but this is another cute bean picture. I just love my little bean baby. She's such a good puppy. Alright, we just got a couple more minutes, and last second orders. Now is the time, otherwise we will be wrapping it up for the night. But yeah, I'll try to stream tomorrow, and then end of next week, I should hopefully be back. Hopefully, unless I get busy with other stuff, because I'm like, I definitely will have work to catch up on, and I mean, I guess one of my jobs, my boss was very okay with me asking for time off, because I don't really ask for time off. I'm just always there, and I don't really mind that, because I like to always be working, and I also usually don't leave town. But the one time I did try to take, like, a trip last time was when, I was gonna go visit my grandparents, but then I found out that the Ultima was not going to be able to take me on that trip, and so I tried to get a new car, and I was gonna get a new car, and then they sold it to somebody else, and it's been 4 months, but, so I actually might be going on a trip to visit my grandparents in the next month or so, too, but I gotta, one break from work at a time, so, you know, first I've got my trip next week, maybe in like a month, I will visit my grandparents. Hopefully it'll work out, because I really want to visit them. And what's nice is when I visit my grandparents is I can take some of my work with me. I don't have to just not work for however many days I am there. Whereas next week, I don't know if I'll be able to do any work. And I don't like that, because I like to always be able to work. But I don't know that I'm going to actually have any, like, Wi-Fi signal at all. So, most of my work needs a Wi-Fi signal. Though I'm like, technically, I could just, like, edit some of my shorts and stuff, because, oh no, I think that editing app actually does need Wi-Fi. Man, it's not good. I mean, like, I could bring a bunch of cards to sort, but that'd be kind of inconvenient, and I don't know. But maybe I'll find a way to work, maybe I won't. Either way, it should be fun, and I'm actually going to be, like, with friends that, like, are people I actually talk to, so that's cool. That's a good thing. So, it should be fun, hopefully. Other than the part where I can't work. See, I'm the opposite of most people. Most people are like, yes, I get to go on vacation. I get to get away from work. Me, I'm like, yes, I get to go on vacation. How can I find ways to work while I'm gone? But that's just how I roll. I like to work. And I usually don't go on vacations, but when I do, I like to be able to still work. You know, I just like work. Anyways, I think that is probably it for tonight. I'm gonna check orders one last time. It has been a fun one though. And once again, I'll try and stream tomorrow. No promises, but I will try. But yeah, it looks like that is it for the night. Thank you guys for the fun. Hope you guys all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys all next time.